Welcome to The Business Coach, a show in which we out to help entrepreneurs better their businesses. Today on the show, we'll be exploring the branding business. On the first half of the show, I'll be meeting up with quite a young gentleman named Derek who runs a branding company. I want to find out what exactly has been his journey in the business and what exactly are some of the challenges he faces in his day-to-day business. And after the break, I'll be linking him up to Mr. Victor, the owner of Gits Design. So welcome to the show. Derek,
Yes.
welcome to the show.
Pleasure.
So, what something that has interested me is that you're quite young in business, in the branding business. So why would a young person like you want to get into business?
Yeah. Okay. Siwezi jichukulia like I'm young hivyo. Okay, I'm 21 years of age and nilimaliza high school 2015 and from kitambo nilikuwa na that passion ya own my business na get like kukuwa my own boss, kukuwa responsible for everything that goes around in what I make. So hiyo ni one thing yenye nilikuwa so passionate now, and through that passion ya kuwa interested in business ndo came up the idea of branding. With branding, tangu nikuwe mtoi nimekuwa zile enzi mama alikuwa ananibuy some t-shirts, nilikuwa like so curious how is this thing done. So mama alikuwa anaweza nibuy maybe a t-shirt, niko like how is this thing done. So with that pole ndio the interest ikakuwa more and more and more, ndo nikajipata open up my branding company.
So hii process ilianzaje? So maliza high school, so uli decide at what point atakuanzisha biashara yangu?
Point exactly ili come after high school. You know, kuna mtu tunakuaga so enthusiast, most of the form 4 leavers unapata tumaza shule tufanye hivi. So with me, one thing nilikuwa kwa mind ni ile I want to make something. Nataka kutengeneza, I want to make money, acha niseme hivyo. So with that, first nilianza kutafuta hustles, job. Then there was this time nikakuwa so low, nikakuwa like pesa hakuna, there are no opportunities. So that time ndio this idea can hit, nikakuwa like where am I going? Cause ninoko nipatie job, and yet I think I have a job.
And you'd mentioned to me when you started the business, it was because you have a friend whom you still is your partner. So why did you decide on your friend as a partner, and what are your roles day to day? Mnafanyanga nini nyi wote?
How I decided on him was the idea was mutual, the passion was mutual. So haikuwa like we are forcing each other like, hey bro, let's do this, man, say I'm telling you it's this, iko na do. No, haikuwa hivyo. It was passion. It was like a surprise. Yeah, you have this idea? Yes, I have this idea. Let's do it. We came together, and that's how we came up with Radical. And so pertaining the roles zenye tuko nazo, my friend Kevin, he's more of a graphic designer than I. More of a graphic designer. And you know, kwa business kuna strengths and weaknesses. And with me, I'm more of the business structure, like the marketing side and the like kujenga the company. That was more of business development rather, yes. And he was the more of graphic designs. Yes, that's how we came up with our roles zetu kwa Radical.
Branding business, it is so capital intensive. Unahitaji kubuy machines, unahitaji so many things, equipment mob unahitaji. So uko na hizo equipments as of now, ama how do you go about it? Do you outsource? Do you have it internal? How do you go about it?
There's this good friend of mine whom tulipatana naye kwa this industry. So with this industry, I was just open. I was down, nikamwambia like, hey man, niko na this business. And obviously unajua, hawezi anza kama uko 6th floor. Lazima kuwe na foundation, first then second, ufike kwa the 6th floor. So nikamexplain, nikamwambia I have this business, nimeanzisha, and this is what I'm offering, and this and this. So ingekuwa poa if I use your office as my workshop, let me say like that. I'm referring to my clients like a specific location, because one thing with this branding company or branding industry, the most neutral place in unaweza your client is ni hapa CBD. Hapa CBD ndo the place neutral, utambia any client akuje and umfanyie kazi, unlike you be somewhere like outside Nairobi ama ukue far from CBD itakuwa so hard. So tuliagree naye akaniambia, we just do this, we kuna come na your clients, you be doing this and this. Kombe like, hey manze jo, ndashukuru. So that's how I come about that.
Also reduce cost zako na kila kitu kwa biashara, which is very clever. It's called bootstrapping. After these experiences zote na hizo stories zote umelearn nini?
One thing nimelearn in business, I'll say what, they just bring you down totally, like you even feel like una quit considering una grow, but one thing nimelearn na business, so it's jipe time and expect anything for your business. Expect anything, a downfall, but your downfall is cool, like ndio itafanya quit. Actually inafaa kuwa kupatia strength ya kumove, because ningekuwa nimejibase like that time a few months back ni quit, actually sidhani kama ningekuwa even an interview na wewe. But tuli have kupersist, tukasema tunapeana moyo with my partner, manzi tunaweza, so we were just trying, tunaambiana tunaweza. So that motivation at least imefanya tumeendelea. Sasa hata wakaniambia ni quit, ndakuangalia na niambia really quit, siwezi quit like for sai. Hiyo ilikuwa back then ambapo my other partner tulipeana hope, tukasema amali tumefika tuwezi. So sasa mali tumefika, I think that's a thing of the past. Can't even siwezi fikiria hata ku quit. I love this job.
Ni poa sana kupenda job yako. Na finally just at the end, because mpenda kuelezea swali to every entrepreneur who comes on the show, like in the next couple of years, what would you like to take this business to?
One of the things ama place nime aspire kujiona is radical, being the top 100 SMEs in Kenya.
So manisha 70 meter kupanda per annum.
Yes, trust me, I believe in myself. Naweza fika hapo. Sasa tunaweza tutafika hapo. Alafu another thing I've aspired to is working with big brands. At least we're able to employ a number of youths. Najua kwenye si mchezo huku nje is not that easy.
Kile utafika. All the best. Alright. Quite an interesting story there by Derek, a young person aspiring to do big and better things. So after the break, I'll be linking up Derek to Mr. Victor, the owner of Gits Design, as one of the top branding companies here in the country. So keep it right here on The Business Coach, where we help entrepreneurs better their businesses.